Welcome back to Fortification. Today we are in Holmes Place in Warsaw. Today we are with my personal trainer, Lukasz. Lukasz, thank you so much for your time. It's great. We are going to have answers to our questions regarding exercise, regarding training from a very professional guy. He's my personal trainer. He's a very successful one. And we can start. So, Lukasz, the first question. It's a very simple question. Why should men do exercise?
I think that not only men should do exercise. I think that everyone should do exercises. You have a lot of benefits, and I can't count everything. I think that for first, you for sure feel better.
You feel better, yes, true.
For second, you are healthier because every your organs
Working,
work
True.
so much better.
That's true.
Your immune system is better, so
That's true.
you rarely are
Getting sick, maybe.
getting sick. Yes.
That's very correct. I personally witnessed this myself. You were also telling me.
Yes. You are a good example of that because if you come to me this, I think 1 year ago.
Yeah, I
yes.
remember.
You was more fat.
That's true. Belly fat.
Yes.
And narrow here.
Yes, this for sure. And like you told me, you was sickness more often.
That's true. That's true. I was getting very sick frequently too, compared to now.
Yes, and your testosterone is also on better level.
That's
so
also true.
it's one of the example that you for sure feel better, and I know it. What more? You are for sure more confident, and it's give you benefits in your life, in work.
That's true.
For example,
That's true. Even how I sit on the chair changed. How I walk changed.
Yes.
And I feel much better. And interestingly, not only me, people around me, they're also catching this detail.
Yes,
they
course.
say, you look better.
Of
I feel
course.
better. That's true. I feel healthier. Exactly true. I totally agree. From first and from the second hand, I mean that I can have more feedback. I totally agree with you. Oh, that's true.
Of course.
One part of feeling good I want to share with you also is, you feel like you're achieving something. Each time in the trainings with you, we are doing something, and in the end, I feel like, yes, I did it. It's giving a very great feeling, like you are successful, you can do this. It's difficult, it's not easy things that we are doing. It's not clapping hands,
Yes.
You know better how I'm sweating, how I'm shaking, but in the end of the training, each training, I said, yes, I did it. It's very difficult to come to the training each time,
Yes.
but when it is finished, it's feeling great, Like
I
I said,
understand
yes,
you.
very good. And you see the smile of people's faces, I'm sure,
Yes, I understand it. And with everyone who I'm talking, I'm trying to tell this person that, it's very hard to come, but on the end of the training,
It's
you
great.
said thank you to yourself,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
it's the best.
It's really great. One thing more I want to ask. Okay, we say people should do exercise. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. Everybody should. But are there specific people who should not do this exercising? It can be any sport. Gym, outside, doesn't matter. But who shouldn't do sports?
No, I think that everybody should do exercises, but it depends. Depends from who are you. Because if you are after operation or
Yes.
something, or you are after very hard injury, you can't come to the gym and do exercises with big weights, but you should do, for example, rehabilitation. And this rehabilitation is also kind of the exercises.
Do you think the age is important? If you're older, you should do less sports or light sports or no sports, or the opposite? Which one is correct?
I think that everyone should do, for example, 30-45 minutes of any activities every day.
Every day,
and
okay.
it's not depends from the age. It's a good question. I think that if you are older, you should do the same exercise what younger people.
Really?
But you should you should know your body, yeah.
Yes,
Because
that's true.
like we talked about this injury and rehabilitation, if you didn't do any sports by 20 years and come and want to start doing something,
Yes, we are very
it's
stiff,
yes,
like
it's
wood,
of course,
impossible to move.
and it will
Yeah.
be very hard to do the same exercises what you see what younger people do.
I'm 41 years old now, and I'm able to run more than 12, 13 kilometers without problem. And I'm able to do this weights with you together. We are trying in the gym, and I feel really like I am in my performance maybe around 30 years old. I feel younger,
For
interestingly,
sure.
because I'm working 7, 8 hours minimum in front of PC, sitting in the office. It's very bad, of course, for the body. But here with sports, we are getting rid of this, let's say, damages the work is creating. I totally agree. Yeah. So even if we are getting older, even if our age is, let's say, plus 40 or something, we should keep on sports, but a bit more, let's say, careful, right?
Start careful for
Start
sure,
careful
and
and do our best. You need help, you need some kind of guidance. I was
yes.
like this more or less, but I had a kind of sports background, not professional, amateur. But even with that, I realized I'm learning so much. I didn't know many of the things about the body, about mobility, for example, how to do it better. Many things we were learning together with you. Yeah, we will get older, and then we will keep on doing the exercise almost the same. So I want to ask you one other question. It's related with we always say like we should do sports regularly, right? You don't do sports one day and wait for 1 month and do like 7 days a week and then no sports 2 weeks. No, you do it regularly. But what is the regular sports, like ideal sports frequency? It should be every day, or it should be 3 days a week, 1 day exercise, 1 day, let's say, resting. How is the mechanism of it? What is the best one?
If you are this person in level 0 and you want to start your adventure with sport, I think you should start, and if you have a time on it, you should start from 3 times a week. For example, 45 minutes on every, and of course you should start from more mobility exercise. I think the best will be 2 strength and 1 mobility, or 30-35 minutes of strength and last 10-15 minutes of mobility. I'm like swimming pool, yeah.
Yeah, you like it.
So I'm also talk about it because it's very good for your stiff muscles, for your back. If you have any pains in your body, it also helps you, and it also helps your muscles to relax a little after, for example, these 2 training with weights, for example.
I see. You know, everybody is talking about this HIIT exercise, high
intensive interval training. Yes.
So, do you think it is logical to start with HIIT? Because most of the people say that they don't have time for exercise. You know, that's why they want to do something very fast, very effective. They have half an hour and they want to do the best. What do you think about this? Is it correct? Is it
if
good?
you are on this level 0, no, because if you want, for example, do this HIIT, HIIT is working on minimum 90% of our abilities. If you are on this level 0, as you are amateur, you can do more worse than better for you.
Yes, it's damaging us, yeah?
Yes,
it's
damaging, like I'm talking about this tensed muscles,
It sounds like short amount of time a lot of amount of calorie. But you don't recommend this, as I understand.
I don't recommend it.
To the beginners. Yeah?
Yes, and I think that everyone, if only want, everyone can have this 43 minutes every day. I
That's true.
don't think that
That's true.
that people just wake up, eat, go work, eat and go sleep.
That's true. There is a lot of time in between.
Yes,
That's
I
true.
think that everyone can have this 40 minutes or 1 hour to exercise.
That's true. That's true. So you don't recommend the heat. You recommend the normal training and
No,
if-
I recommend the heat.
for the beginners.
No. You know, you also can do the heat training because if you are beginners on our level 0,
Yeah.
I can give you the, for example, very easy exercise for me, which will be heat for you. Yeah. So, for example,
yes.
I can do plank and it will be normal for me, maybe not easy, but
Yes.
medium. And for beginners, it's half minute of plank will be very difficult.
That's true. So we can understand that in the beginning you say like heat means we are almost reaching to the 90% of our full capacity.
Yes.
It's about the heart rate as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's too much. So if people are observing themselves consciously, they can go heat and they will know what is heat for them,
Yes.
what is not. So they can understand. It's very important. Thank you.